welcome. Happy Monday. Aw, 4 people already liked the video. Thank you, y'all. Wow, I am being assumed into heaven. Let's see if we can't. I'm broadcasting to you from the jungle that is my bedroom. Just wanted to be flanked by my plant bros. How y'all doing? Hey Liz, hey Shannon. Oh, I'm so happy to see y'all. It's been too long. So, we got a lot to say. Spirit is excited. Hey, happy Monday, Paula. Welcome, welcome. So I have got a channeled message for the collective this morning. I should say this afternoon. Where the hell am I? Hey, Hillary. Yes, this is Finley over here, my fiddly fig. This is Serenity over here, my monstera. Out of frame is Philo, my philodendron. And down here we have a rescue. All right. So I have a channeled message for y'all, straight from Spirit. A message for all the signs. So if you're waiting for yours, hold on a sec, because this is what Spirit wants to say to everyone. This is prime time for healing for all of us. And the phrase that Spirit used when I pulled these cards for the collective is, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. We have to bring things to the surface. We have to bring things to consciousness in order to change and heal them. So, Spirit was talking about the fact that it would benefit some of us to have something like a daily writing practice, like journaling. Hey, Vita, welcome. What is a place where you can actually put down your thoughts and understand where they're coming from? You know, thoughts create emotions, emotions create actions, and sometimes our thoughts are not to be trusted, is essentially what Spirit is saying. Sorry for rocking the whole house, rocking the whole jungle. So we really want to understand where they're coming from. 4 of Swords is healing. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. If you want to understand why you're doing something, give yourself a little self-compassion and a little time to actually think about it. Sort your thoughts. Why am I feeling this way this morning? I just woke up. Nothing's happened yet, and yet I woke up with some rough emotions. What's been going on with me, or what occurred yesterday that has me waking up feeling a little rough? So I don't then head into, for example, Monday, like, life sucks, everything sucks because I woke up with rough emotions. If I take that 5 or 10 minutes just to understand why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, if I choose to, I can alter the way that I'm feeling. And if I can't alter the way that I'm feeling, then I can at least make some peace with the way that I'm feeling. You feel me? Okay, that was a lot of feel. That was a lot of feel words. Now, let's get into cards. Let's get into individual readings. I'm getting semi-molested by, there we go. All right. Hey, Sarah. Michaela, welcome. Thank you. I'm enjoying it too. We needed some natural light and some natural scenery. Big Jim! Y'all, the whole crew is here. I'm so excited. All right, let's get started. Let's talk to Aries. We'll start, as always, moving Aries through Pisces, looking at the overall energy for your week. The sun just wanted to jump out of the deck. Interesting. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. And we'll move all the way through Pisces. Overall energy, looking at work and money, and then looking at relationships, connections, our emotional life. Hey, aw, Stephanie, I could use some of you today. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it's been too long, huh? It's been too long. Let's get into it. Maria, it's been too long. Oh my God, the gang's all here. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. And let Spirit talk. Okay, Spirit. What's going on this week? What's in the air? What's available? We want to speak for Aries. Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising, Aries Dominant folks. What do they need to know this week, Spirit, for their highest good? What energy do you want them to be aware of? Okay. And when it comes to work, money, jobs, the green. What do you want to tell Aries? What do they need to know for the best opportunities this week when it comes to money and work? Ah! Not yet. We just got into the jungle. We haven't traversed yet. And when we look at emotions, feelings, connections for Aries, okay, ready to go. Let's get into it. Wow, jeez, okay, wow. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. Holy heck. This is this is quite a reading, Aries. Okay, let's start off with the overall focus and energy for the week. Spirit is asking you to look within and ask yourself what you know for a fact either has come to an end, and this is the way that I'm hearing it for some of y'all, needs to come to an end. That when you really truly check in with yourself, when you reflect, you know, I was just talking to a client yesterday giving a reading, and they were struggling because they're fighting for their dream. They're doing what they really want most in life, and that shit is not easy. And, you know, we can post our highlight reels and stuff to social media, and we can look at the people who are, you know, making millions or have that ideal relationship or that ideal body or whatever it is. And we forget ourselves in the equation. That's what Spirit is saying. We forget ourselves. The hermit classically is depicted on top of a snowy mountain with nothing but a lantern to warm or guide them. Not a lot of people want to do that shit. Most of us look at the top of a snowy mountain and it's like, no, I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to stay with myself. No, I don't want to be honest with myself and shed this situation or relationship that is killing me inside. And that's what Spirit is saying. So there is some kind of association. There is some kind of situation where it's like you have tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and persuaded and cajoled and coerced and debated, and none of your words, none of your logic is going to make sense to this person. They're not in it. They're not in it, and you need to be there for you. So I'm hearing, stay with yourself. If you're feeling discouraged, if you're feeling like somebody else doesn't understand your dream or doesn't care about your dream, then you need to double down on how much you care about yourself and your dream. Hear me? The hermit. It's not about being necessarily alone, although the journey that you take with your spirit, that is, you and your spirit are together forever. You came in together, you're leaving together. How do you want to talk to them? How do you want to talk to you? And how do you want your inner voice speaking back to you? Because the way that you talk to yourself, consciously or unconsciously, is the way that yourself will speak back to you. Check in. What do you need to let go of this week, Aries? What would feel like a little bit of a relief to drop some dead weight? That's just what I'm hearing. Know yourself and trust yourself enough to do that, knowing that there is indeed better on the other side. Let's look at money. Work, jobs, opportunities, budget. This is amazing, Aries. Strength and the world. Strength about loving the beast inside, about appreciating the beast inside. Now, Aries, of all the signs, you are one of those that I can see appreciating your animal inside a lot more than others. But it's not fun to feel jealous. It's not fun to feel needy. It's not fun to feel behind. It's not fun to feel any of these things. But when we are kind to ourselves through it, when we give compassion to the part of ourselves that might get jealous or insecure or needy or out of control in whatever way, a little bit wild, the whole world becomes accessible to us. So Spirit is having you do some deep healing this week, Aries. A lot of deep self-reflection. What am I afraid of? What do I want? And do the things that I'm afraid of stand in the way of what I want? Or are they just a fucking a stopping post along the way? Remember that failure is not a destination. It's a guidepost on the way to success. A lot of things are opening up for you. A lot of possibilities. You know, Spirit, I'm just going to come in with that collective reading that came in for everybody. Hey, Jensen, welcome. I want to come back to what Spirit said for everybody before the reading started. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. Know yourself to grow yourself. The world says there are opportunities, and I'm hearing a couple different things. Some of you all have something that you're working on that is just yours, the hermit. That is like, I want to publish this thing or launch this thing, or it's worldwide, right? The world is like the internet, social media, anywhere that you can have these crazy millions of touch points. Things can go viral. Your healing journey, Spirit is now saying, could even go viral, because no doubt some of you that tuned in here are people who do healing in various modalities. There are also far away possibilities for a lot of you, Aries. That's what I'm hearing. Yay, Deb! I'm hearing that for some of you, it's like you're applying for maybe something that is in another state or far away from where you are, and it's a risk. It's worth the risk. Don't hold yourself back. That's really what I'm hearing. Even if, for example, and this is just how Spirit's putting it, so they want me to relay this. If, for example, you apply for some job that's like, oh, yay, thank you, I love them too. If you're applying for something that's out of state and you're like, this is impossible, nobody's going to hire me in California when I'm over here in Texas or wherever, allow them to make that choice. And Spirit is also saying, just because you may, for example, not get that job, doesn't mean that that person who saw your resume or your cover letter pass through didn't say, you know what, this is not it, but there is something that in 3 or 4 weeks I'm going to need this person for. So let me set this over here. Do not underestimate yourself. Be bold. That's your Aries fucking birthright. Lean in. Be bold. Show off. And when it comes to relationships, strong stuff. The Lovers and the Fool. Get in over your head. Your soul is calling you somewhere, and Spirit is asking you to essentially kind of like, this is funny, but Spirit's putting it this way. It's like, stop asking questions. You might be trying to analyze, you might be trying to make sense of, etc. Spirit is like, if it's calling you, go. It's kind of like what they were saying with the resume thing of like, even if this job, you don't get this job that is like, oh my God, this is what I want, this is da-da-da-da-da. It could be the domino that hits the next domino that runs around the corner and takes you to the true dream. Okay? Ah! Good advice, Jim. I appreciate you. But if it's calling you, go, Aries. Don't hold back. And here's what I'm hearing too. A lot of you have partners who want to help heal you, that are interested in where you've been, what you've been through, in truly being close to you and kind of having that spiritual merging. Be brave. Be audacious. That's what I'm hearing. And again, those are very Aries traits. So be yourself. Be your fucking self. That is going to lead up to incredible, incredible energy and opportunity. Like crazy good. So please be open to it. Please be open to it. Ah, yes. Maria. Oh, we are soulmates, aren't we? Oh, I hope that that is helpful, Aries. This is an amazing week. There's a lot accessible to you when you recognize what's for you and what's not for you. And that's how Spirit is putting it. And listen, if something is not for you, it will fall away. It will not pursue you, okay? Don't chase anything that's a dead end. Do it if you want. It's your free will. Do whatever you want, honestly. But I feel that more becomes available to you when you recognize that you've leveled up and certain things are going to fall away. Whew! We're having a whole geographical conversation. Ah! Nicole, know you! Love you! All right. So now, here with the appropriate greenery, let's talk to Earthy Taurus. Let's see what's up with your Earth energy. Oh, appreciate you, Maria. Thank you. Y'all are so wonderful. Somebody was saying to me, somebody that watches the reading, say like, fuck yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a fucking lot. Oh, I'm so glad, Hillary. You are so welcome. I hope it continues to serve you. Woo. Sorry, Serenity. I'm bumping. Hey! Taurus moon is exalted. That's beautiful. I wish I had a Taurus moon. Shit. Cancer moon all weepy and mushy and shit. All right, Taurus, let's talk. Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. What does Taurus need to know, Spirit? Their highest good. Taurus, Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. Okay. Overall energy and focus for the week. Please, Spirit, what does Taurus need to know to have the best week possible? The most joy, the most love, the most fulfillment. What does Taurus need, Spirit? What can we tell them? When it comes to money, oh, that was fast. Okay? Money talks, Spirit's already saying. Huh, huh, huh. I know, I'm so sad. Oh, I love where I live for many reasons, but oh, God damn it. If we could have just every kind of greenery present in this, that would be just fantastic. All right, Taurus. Finally, when it comes to connections, romance, love, friends, family, Spirit, what do you want to focus on for Taurus? Wow, okay. Let's go. Ooh, you got plans, Taurus. You have got plans. Yes, Mike. Yes, goddamn right. Boy. Okay. Right? Good Lord. And if Biden had a brainstem, he would legalize that shit and pull us all out of debt and pay reparations and fix this fucking broke ass country. Okay, let's talk, Taurus. Getting passionate. Can't wait to start doing those weekly live streams where we just chit chat. That's going to be great. Okay. Overall focus and energy for the week for Taurus. You have big, massive, gigantic plans. The High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles. You've got a crack team around you too, Taurus. That's what I'm hearing. Good friends, good compatriots, good coworkers or colleagues, people that are going to help you build this thing. High Priestess says, sit back, relax. You're still collecting data. Taurus, I don't need to tell you that you know when to move and you know when not to move, right? The High Priestess agrees with your disposition because it's like, I'm not going anywhere until I know exactly what I need to do. I'm not wasting any energy. You know, Taurus sometimes gets this reputation for like maybe being slow or being overcautious. I see it as efficiency. I'm not going to waste my energy. Like, I'm not going to get up and go over there till I know what I want, right? There are people around you who can help you out with this. I don't know if you are already working with them, Taurus. I'm hearing both things. Some of you already have this team around you that it's like we're co-working or we're sharing in this group about what it is we're doing. Some of you all need to find that space where it's like either, you know, mastermind group, brain trust, or just a couple friends that get together every week on Zoom and talk about here's what's going on with my project. Here's what we said we were going to get done this week. You know, here's where I am on it. Yes, I got it done. No, I didn't. Accountability buddies, you know? Yeah, exactly, Big Jim. Exactly. When to run. I'm not going to sing to y'all, I promise. Okay. Okay. Here's the other thing that I'm feeling, Taurus, is don't freak out. I'll make sense. Oh, God. Don't freak out! Knocks over the rig. Don't freak out! Hey, Derpy, you going to come knock over the rig? You going to come say hi? Hey. Yeah? Oh, don't pretend you didn't want to say hi when you were coming over. This is Derpy. Okay, bye, Derpy. Thank you. Guest star. Okay. Don't freak out, Taurus. When it comes to a shift that comes around your job, your money, your plans, okay? Like I said, High Priestess, Three of Pentacles. You're in the process of making some tremendous plans, and you're gonna see some fruition. Oh, God, Jim, y'all are so nice. Thank you. That is a beautiful compliment. Thank you. Fucking, it goes both ways. This whole fucking group. Really appreciate y'all. There is something coming to amazing fruition, Taurus. There is something, and again, this feels like it is something all your own. A lot of you have something that is like, I want to do this. Hey, Gaia. I want to create this for myself. I want to build this for myself. I'm also hearing that a lot of you all are working on like savings. Like I'm trying to stack this money. I'm trying to pay down this debt so I can further stack this money. That is a really good plan. Slow and steady, Taurus. That's how you do it best. Now here's the don't freak out part, okay? I want to give you that Nine of Pentacles to say, those of you especially who are maybe self-employed, contractors, freelancers, etc. Things are looking good. So don't freak out when something falls through. Five of Cups. Oh, Jam Rocket. I'm working on it too. Come on now. Let's all do it, huh? Let's all lift each other up and help each other out. Hey, Tammy, welcome, welcome. Yay, gang's all here. So Five of Cups. Don't freak out, Taurus. Something is going to tip over. That's what it feels like. It feels like there is a disappointment. It feels a little bit like something or someone falls through, because I feel like it's not just like, oh, that plan didn't work out. I feel like your feelings are a little hurt. So it's like, I proposed this, I did this really well, I came up with this whole thing, and then they just kind of throw it aside. Like, what the fuck? Oh, thank you, Hillary. Yes, if you like this, like it. If you don't like it, fucking hit dislike. I'm here for the engagement. Thank you. Thank you. There is still a lot to be gained and a lot to be, Spirit is using the phrase like made use of. So please do not lose sight of what is going great for you and what you have managed to create for yourself, Taurus, when there's a little bit of a disappointment or a setback, or just if I'm kind of feeling, and again, these are general readings, Taurus. So of course, like don't, if something doesn't resonate with you, trust that. Trust your own intuition. That's the whole point. Above everything, trust your own intuition. But I feel like there's maybe a hint of like abandonment Like maybe you and this person said, we're going to do this together. And then they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't have the time for that. Or they just fall off, or they just kind of even ghost. If that happens, Spirit is reminding you, Nine of Pentacles is the person who's like, I can do it, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm like, I'm going to do it alone. I'm good. Now, keep your team close. But the team that wants to be with you, as Big Jim alluded, is going to stick with you. Anyone or anything that falls away, not meant to be, and it's not really, it doesn't really benefit us to focus on it, right? To drag that dead weight of like, why didn't it happen? Why didn't it happen? Why did it didn't happen? Let's go. What next? You know what I'm saying? Not telling you not to feel your feelings. Feel your damn feelings. Cry it out, write it out, scream it out, pound a pillow, feel your feelings. But amazing things are coming to you this week. And it is by your own, like it is by your own work, by your own intuition, okay? King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. We're looking at love, connections, relationships. The King of Wands is a compelling ass figure. I was just singing that song like 2 days ago, Big Jim. Ain't never gonna bring a mouth dry. I'm gonna shut up. Oh my God. The King of Wands is attractive, magnetic, charismatic, funny. The King of Wands, now here's the part, Taurus, where you know this is a general reading, this energy can go back and forth. Are you the King of Wands? Are you the person who is passionate, artistic, creative? The person who's like, I have an idea and I'm gonna take this from an idea all the way to it's happening. It's gone. Like it's gone on without me. Like Spirit is saying, like pushing the wheel all the way uphill and then it starts to roll. Because when you push the wheel, Spirit pushes the wheel with you. Take control. Take the lead. Agreed. Agreed. Push it. And for those of you who are like, no, I'm more of an earthy Taurus, you know, more of a King or Queen of Pentacles. I don't really have that loud, courageous, charismatic energy so much. Who is that in your life? Because there is somebody around in that romantic or feeling arena, and I feel inspiration from and for this person. So invite inspiration this week. And if somebody else or something else falls through, just try to see it as, you know, nature abhors a vacuum. So if this person or this project created a vacuum in my life, it is going to be filled with something that is more befitting of my current evolution. Like, okay, it wasn't for me. I'm good to go. What's next? It's going to be good. What's next is going to be good. Completion of a cycle, leaving certain things behind, moving on, and this is how Spirit is putting it, moving on to bigger and better things. So don't be afraid. And here's the other thing I'll say. If you have a true mission, Taurus, and anything falls through, yay, plantitas! Hey, Sarah. You're so sweet. So, oh my God, I completely lost. I got so excited about my plans. Listen, what did I just say? We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. There it went. Okay. I have y'all in my little like meditation corner. I got all my doohickeys over here. All right, Taurus, I hope that was helpful. You're gonna do them beautifully. As Spirit just said, embrace your natural gifts. Embrace what you're, and listen, isn't that great advice for everybody? Like, embrace your exactly. Yes, I got to. That Quicksilver Gemini energy came right in and just, whoop, okay, sorry. And speaking of side effects associated with greenery. Anyway, moving right along. Gemini. Let's talk. Gemini. Oh, this is a good time to say, if you don't know your moon or your rising sign or all of that stuff, when I say dominant, etc., I have put a free birth chart generator down in the description. So you can put in your birth info and find out where all of your stars and planets are. Gemini. Gemini. Hey! Oh, I appreciate that, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you. I have more of that in mind. Working on some things. Gonna be bringing y'all a lot closer. I'm excited, and it is scary, and I am excited. Whoa! Triple cap Taurus moon, you know, Big Jim, my sister, my heterosexual life partner is a triple Capricorn. Love of my life. All right. All right. Gemini, sorry to keep you waiting. What a bad sign to keep waiting, too. Come on now. Impatient ass Gemini. I already clicked off. I'm already done. Let's go. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. What do Gemini folks need to know this week? Overall focus and energy. Do any of y'all cross-watch for Pisces? Or Pisces. Okay. Let's see what comes up for Gemini. Okay. Let's see what comes up for Gemini and Pisces. Y'all know Pisces? Or is a Pisces cross-watching for Gemini right now? Is that what's happening? Okay, anyway. Let's keep going. Gemini. When it comes to money, work, budget, jobs, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know for their highest good? Always and only for their highest good. Gemini. And when it comes to connections, romance, friends, family, Spirit, what do you want to highlight? Wow. Okay, for Gemini. Let's go. Woo, how many of y'all have Aries placements? Raise your hands. Okay, wow, 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 wow. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Oh no, oh no, no. Okay, let's talk. Gemini. Yes. Oh, that is so fucking accurate. That is so fucking accurate. Pisces, it's a flying fish. Can we say that? Gemini's a flying fish. Here's the overall focus and energy. There we go, Gemini with Aries placements. Justice and the Hermit. Spirit says, don't hold back. Don't hold back. If you know something to be true, then make a decision based on that. Don't hold back. I know that I keep saying it, but Spirit keeps saying it. It's like right here in my ear, like don't hold back, don't hold back, don't hold back. So some of y'all are on the verge of reeling something in when you need to fucking let that line go and see what chases you back when you throw that line out. That's just how they're putting it. Like Spirit's giving me that like, you know, Looney Tunes kind of concept of throwing out your line and then it gets taut and you're like, what the, and like you bring in like a whole ass whale. Okay, like nice and alive. Okay, we're not wailing over here. The Hermit and the Justice card says the decision that you're going to be making needs to spring from you. So if you are the type of Gemini, which understandable, it's like gathering data, right? Gemini is all about the data and all about many, many sources, which I totally endorse. Like journalism degree over here. Yes, definitely take information and data from multiple sources. However, this decision that you are making, this is about you. This is about like how well you take care of yourself, how well you support yourself, your own mission in life. Hey, Katie, welcome, welcome. Don't make this decision based on what anybody else thinks, what's going to make anybody comfortable. This is about letting your fucking soul shine, and that's just how they're putting it, okay? So I'm going to bring you back to the collective reading from the very beginning that applies to all signs. When Spirit said, this is a time for healing and sunlight is the best disinfectant. Know yourself to grow yourself. That's what they say, okay? Don't hold back. Money, jobs, opportunities, projects, Eight of Swords. You need to trust yourself more. You can do what you want. Your free will is everything. But Spirit is showing me that there is something where y'all are just like, it's not perfect, it's not perfect, it's not perfect. Or I'm not perfect, I'm not perfect, I'm not perfect, and I can't do it until I'm perfect. Like, here's all the things that could go wrong. Here's all the reasons I can wait. And perfectionism is procrastination in sheep's clothing, okay? That shit is not good for you. That shit is not good for your project. Done is better than perfect, etc. And also, the only way that we find out if we're capable of something is to try and to fail, because failing is part of trying, is part of succeeding, okay? So when the failure happens, you don't punish yourself, you congratulate yourself. And when the failure happens and you keep going, you don't just congratulate yourself, you throw yourself a goddamn parade, okay? You put on Eye of the Tiger and you punch the air and all of that, okay? Why should you not hold back when it comes to money, projects, opportunities, jobs? 10 of fucking Pentacles. That support that you want And Spirit is saying, again, a lot of you, this project or this idea applies to the collective. So it's like, I don't want to look stupid. What if nobody likes it? All these different fears, right, that we could line up. What if I'm a failure? What if I look dumb? What if everybody publicly humiliates or denounces me in the work that I'm doing, or just calls me a name, or whatever? There's all these things that could go wrong. And Spirit is saying, you may be underestimating the amount of support that you're going to get financially and publicly. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy work. The Ten of Pentacles is being protected and supported by the structures that you have created for yourself and that the community around you seeks to create for you. Don't hold back. This could be amazing. Now, let's look at relationships, connections, love, friends, family, whatever aspect Spirit wants to highlight for Gemini. Things are moving, and Spirit is actually telling you, slow down to speed up. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, one step at a time. So here's what I'm hearing, Gemini, is that some of you, there may be like again, general readings, right, Gemini? So this is not going to apply to everybody, but for those of you that for whom this resonates, just want you to hear this. Spirit says slow down to speed up, as in, if you want to get truly intimate with someone, if you really want this relationship to blossom, slow down. Take your time. Know yourself, know this other person, little by little, step by step. It's kind of like Spirit is saying, when you're really hungry and somebody gives you like a peach, you could speed through it and be like, oh, at least my hunger is sated, but you were barely there for the experience of eating the peach, right? Spirit's like, enjoy the juice. Like, you are here to live, you're here to experience, you're here to be present in this body and in this moment. Hey, Maddie, welcome. Enjoy the peach. Like, get the juice out of it. Hey, David, speaking of juice, here come the wine emojis. The peach, the grapes, whatever it is you like. Sup. Delicious. It's delicious. So take it slow. Slow down to speed up. The intimacy, the opportunity, that will all beat up. That will all beat up. That will all speed up. Hello. Freudian slip. Okay. All right. Go deeper, not faster. I'm going to leave that where it lies. But that's what they said, all right? Yeah, I know, yes. Yes, I emojis, I know. We're just gonna, I'm so glad that this lighting is like blasting my face so y'all can't see the color of pink that I'm turning. Okay, all right, we're moving on. All right, Cancer, save me. Cancer. Cancer. Oh no, why'd the light change? Okay, fine, yes, you can see. Okay, Spirit was like, well, I mean, if you say so. Okay, all right. Cancer. What you got for Cancer this week, Spirit? Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, Cancer Dominant folks. What do they need to know this week, Spirit, please, for their highest good? Overall focus and energy. All right, Spirit do got jokes. Ooh-wee. And when it comes to money, projects, opportunities, jobs, money, what does Cancer need to know? Their highest good. And finally, the all-important realm of connections and emotions for Cancer. What do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? Yes. Yes. I don't know about everybody else's guides and experience with Spirit, but mine is just jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Okay. How do y'all even watch me? Okay. Wow. Ooh, okay, Cancer. Let's recall, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Know yourself to grow yourself, and you've got to feel it to heal it, okay? Got to feel it to heal it. Let's talk. Overall focus and energy for Cancer. A lot of thinking, a lot of mind-centric stuff here. 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords. 3 of Swords, not a fun one. We're not going to beat around the bush. 3 of Swords is disappointment. Three of Swords can range from the light end of disappointment and like separation, as in maybe like I was visiting someone and now I have to leave, or to the deeper end of somebody broke up with me or somebody betrayed me. Like I feel alone. There is a sense of feeling alone. Yes, same, Maria, same. And Spirit also knows, at least in my experience, that it's like the better you're feeling, the more able you are and ready you are to accept whatever messages come through, even if they're a little heavy. So it's like, let's lighten and open the heart. Let's lighten and open the heart and invite this stuff in, okay? Like that. Okay. So the Three of Swords being followed by the Six of Swords is actually pretty tremendous. There is an opportunity here. So like I said, I'm not trying to bypass that our feelings may get hurt. Or, this is what Spirit is saying, some of us will be tortured by our own thoughts. It's like, why do you want to break your own heart is actually what I'm hearing for some of y'all. So it's maybe like you're trying to cut your losses, or Spirit is being funny and saying like you want to like cut this motherfucker off at the pass and be like, no, like I'm gonna be like, this is never gonna happen, or this isn't gonna work out, and then that way I never have to deal with the real, true, ultimate, like Spirit is saying, like self-betrayal. Woo! Okay. But Six of Swords. Six of Swords is learning from the pain and saying, well, guess what? Rather than keep these three swords buried in my heart, I'm going to take them out. I'm going to saddle up. I'm going to get in my boat, and I'm going to take these lessons and move on to better things, better places, clearer days, clearer mind. So you may suffer a disappointment this week, but Spirit is saying it can actually open things way up for you. You can understand something about yourself. You can understand something about the nature of a relationship or the nature of a disappointment, that it's like, wow, this really fucking sucked. And guess which red flag I'm never going to unsee or ignore ever again? This one. And my life is going to be better for it. I'm going to be better for it. So I see you moving forward. I see you being disappointed, but gathering your courage, gathering your heart, and moving on. Bigger and better things await you, okay? There's a lot of, actually, I would say there's some energy here that says there's somebody being childish. And remember, Cancer, it's a general reading. Ask yourself and be honest. Are you being a little childish, or is somebody else around you being a little childish? A little bit of lack of commitment, a little bit of like flibbity-gibbet, a little bit of fair weather friend. I'm feeling that energy. So I know that a Cancer doesn't tend to be a fair weather friend, so my intuition is kind of whispering that more often than not it's going to be that somebody else that you're dealing with has that issue. But yep, exactly. Just seeing these red flags and being like, no, well, I've tried that. I don't need another flavor of the same fucking thing. Like, I'm good. So when we look at money, projects, jobs, opportunities, etc., Spirit is saying it's time to quit fucking around. Simple as that. It's time to quit fucking around. Okay, let me say it like this. Fuck around if you want to. Fuck around and find out. You know I'm a big fan of fucking around and finding out. But Spirit is saying that there is a level of focus and groundedness that you really want to embrace this week, for you to have a better week, for you to make more money, for you to grow this project, this thing that you are trying to bring to fruition. The Knight of Pentacles says you've already sowed some seeds. Now it's just continuing to take care of the land, to till it, to water it, to weed it, to take care, to make sure that this thing can really have the room and the space and the energy and the resources that it needs to grow. To do that, slow down. To do that, stop playing with ideas and start working with ideas, okay? Now, working with ideas can be fun and playful, but Spirit is essentially saying right now you're just kind of going through life, like maybe this will work, maybe I'll do that, I don't know, and Spirit wants more commitment. Spirit wants more commitment. Dig in. You're going to grow from that, okay? And here's what I'm also going to say. Is Spirit is giving me this impression that when I say, like, some of y'all, oh, thank you, Maria, really appreciate that. Ooh, you, Maria, that intuition, this community thing that I'm building for all of us involves a book club. Like, that's just going to be one of the things that people can do. So thank you. Like, please keep that in mind and drop it in the little book club section. Okay. Anyway, Spirit wants you to slow down and plant. Slow down and plant so that you can grow. Creativity and play are one thing, but if you really care about something, you will create the space and the sacred container for it. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, because I was going back and forth. Like, there are several things I'm doing, and that was one. And so thank you for spiritual, intuitive, synchronistic confirmation that that is something that some people will enjoy. I'm a nerd, so I like it, but you know, it's not for everybody. Okay, speaking of nerds, Cancer. When we come over to, hey, it's Deb, welcome, welcome. When we come over to the realm of relationships, this is beautiful. King of Cups. King of Cups, this may be you, Cancer. Is this you, or is this someone nearby? The King of Cups is like, I've used this phrase before, is like a benevolent Hannibal Lecter. Like, I see you. I see through you. I understand your motivations. Except, you know, a benevolent Hannibal Lecter that is like, yes, I see you, and I see exactly how your mind works and how you got to where you are, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to use that to help you. I'm going to use that to guide you. I'm going to use that to help connect you to yourself. Oh, yay! I'm so happy to hear that. That is so awesome. See? Nerd. Right here. Nerd energy. The King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are a pretty great combination. The King of Cups helps us know our emotional self better, and the Page of Pentacles, let us not forget that over here in the money sector, you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles says we can grow something beautiful in our relationships when we are compassionate, when we are willing to be that benevolent Hannibal Lecter for ourselves and for our partner. Like, I understand why you did that. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I understand it. Now, how can I use this understanding to improve our relationship? How can I use this to get closer to you? Exactly. No fava beans or Chianti required. It's all good. Cancer, there's a lot of emotional growth available to you. If you don't already know a person like this, then A, you may be that person. And here's the other thing that Spirit wants to say. If you are single, if you are looking and you're like, well, that sounds wonderful, somebody that would actually be able to understand me and help me understand maybe even a little bit better myself, be the energy that you want to meet in the world. Yes, we're paraphrasing some Gandhi here, but it's true. Resonate the way that you want to, like, be, Spirit's funny, be the person you want to fuck. Be like, what do I think is attractive? What do I think is cool? What would make me feel like I was a cool, excellent, interesting, fuckable person? Spirit's funny. Spirit's funny. Fuckable is shorthand because sex is divine, right? So it is divine love for ourselves that Spirit is talking about. Have that divine love for yourself, and you invite that kind of partnering divine love to you. King of Cups is very deep Cancer energy. Right! I'd fuck me so hard. I mean, let's just go full Hannibal, right? Ooh-wee! Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not gonna... Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God! Hey! Ha! Bite your tongue. Is that a Hannibal Lecter reference? Huh? Is that a Miggs joke? Okay. All right. Y'all, once again, I don't know how y'all watch me. Okay, I hope that that is helpful, Cancer. Benevolent Hannibal Lecters of the Zodiac. Now, let's move on to Leo. Let's talk to the Lions. What's up with heart-centered Leo this week, Spirit? What do they need to know for their highest good? For their highest good, Spirit. Overall energy and focus for Leo this week. For their highest good, okay? I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And when it comes to money, jobs, opportunities, budget, money for Leo, Spirit, what do they need to know? Their highest good. Okay. Ooh, Spirit's already talking. This is going to be fun. Okay. And finally, Spirit, when it comes to money, opportunities, projects, what does Leo need to know for their highest good? All right. Let's go. Damn. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Oh, Sarah, thank you. I so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You just bought me a coffee, girl. Thank you. Whew, let's talk, Leo. Oh, wow, when I said that, Spirit was like, yeah, let's talk, but a little less conversation, a little more action. Let's bring some Elvis. Elvis has entered the chat. Overall focus and energy, the world, and the Ace of Wands. What becomes possible when you allow yourself to fucking begin? Here's what Spirit is saying right off the bat, Leo, is Leos tend to deal with a little bit of, you know when I said earlier that perfectionism is procrastination in sheep's clothing? That. Like, it needs to be perfect, and I need to be perfect, or I can't unveil this thing, I can't show this off, la da 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 da. Fuck that. Show off. Overall focus and energy. What is it that is exciting you and inspiring you right now? What is getting your energy up? What is lighting you up in the morning? And if nothing is lighting you up in the morning, then we goddamn gotta find it. Goddamn gotta find it. The world is available to you when you follow this inspiration. Light it up. Light it up. What is it that to you, this is how they're putting it, Leo, the whole world will tell you what success looks like, what abundance looks like, yada, yada, yada. Yee! Ah! Sarah! I love that! Listen, y'all, if you're not watching the live chat, then you're missing out on some good tarot tips. Like, Ace of Wands is definitely a pull for some pole dancing, and guess what? Oh, we're on Leo. We are on Leo. Wow. Is that how? Okay. What becomes available to you when you allow yourself to try? What would success look like to you? Not to social media, not to everybody else in the world. What would success feel and look like to you? Get intimate with that vision. What does it smell like, look like, feel like, taste like? Take yourself through that visualization. 100%. Y'all don't even know. We haven't even gotten there, man. What does success look like? And if you don't have a clear idea of what it looks like, it's time to get that. It's time to, like, you know, Spirit is now talking about the practice called future writing, where you can say, for example, if your whole dream is to live in another country and to be like, you know, a lot of people want to be like a digital nomad or whatever. If you want to see yourself writing a book from a balcony in Paris, then sit yourself down at your beautiful iron table on your lovely parapet with your journal and start writing from Paris about how grateful you are that you started that work 2 years ago, doing what it is you wanted to do, putting it into the world. God, thank you so much to the version of me 2 years ago that started doing this, because I never even could have conceived of the fact that this was actually going to be possible. And the fact that this is my life is a miracle, and I made that miracle for myself. So what does your miracle life look like? Start now. It's simple, right? That's just that easy, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Look, it's not easy, but it is simple. It is simple. What is it for me? And what does a baby step toward that look like? Drinking more water? Having a morning routine? And growing a garden? Let's start. Let's try. Hey, Lori, welcome. Okay, now let's look at money, jobs, opportunities. Leo, when I said, like, we ain't even there yet, Sarah, you in this poll, Queen of Wands and the Hanged One. A shift in perspective. A shift in perspective. Big leadership. Yes, 100%, y'all. 100% with dedication, with self-love, with a big dream. We can make it happen little by little. Let's fucking live this anime life. Let's fucking do our best, right? Like, I understand and resent that American culture makes fun of enthusiasm. Like, let's try our best. Why the fuck not? Let's fail hard. Let's fail big. Let's try our fucking best. Like, fuck it. Like, what y'all made fun of me in 5th grade for, like, I'm carrying it with me my whole goddamn life. Like, fuck it. Let's try our best. Fuck it. We're gonna do what we feel like we want to do. Queen of Wands is Queen of Charisma. queen of creativity, queen of intuition, queen of fire. What makes you fucking sparkle and shine? Whether you consider yourself, yes, Mike, this anime life, whether you can consider yourself to be king, queen, wherever you may find yourself on the gender spectrum, this is all about embracing the part of you that is a creator, the part of you that is an artist. Even if you're not doing visual art or music, it's like you can be an artist in business. You can be an artistic tarot reader. You can do anything as if it is your art. What is your art? Look at life with a little bit of a different perspective, especially when it comes to how you make your money or how you save your money or how you don't save your money, etc. I'm so glad. Meant to be. Meant to be. Be willing to look at things from a different perspective, and that is going to bring about an epiphany. And it feels like Spirit is actually quite focused on your success and your money. We'll talk about it because I'm going to come right over here to your relationships. And let me say before I pick this up and start talking about it, the way we allow ourselves to be valued financially for what we do does have a bit of a pattern with the way we allow or don't allow ourselves to be emotionally loved, supported, etc. So as we're looking at this, let's keep that in mind. Looking at relationships, we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Now, y'all know that I have shuffled these cards infinite numbers of times, so the odds of having the 5 followed directly by the 6, not that great. 5 of Pentacles is woe is me. I don't have enough. What the fuck? Like, why everybody else and not me is very often this feeling. And then the 6 of Pentacles is, oh my God, the generosity that I needed is received. So Spirit is saying, pick up your head. I want to be sure that I am never ever bypassing the fact that a card like this, you know, it's like the 3 of Swords or the 10 of Swords or the 5 of fucking Pentacles is like, this doesn't feel good. I don't like this, okay? So I am not trying to bypass that it feels shitty, that it's like, it feels like a struggle. It feels like this is too hard. It shouldn't be this hard. Or like, I need to be making more money than this. How hard I'm working is not worth the amount that I'm earning. Can come in a few different ways. The person that I am in love with or the person that I am partnered with does not value me, takes me for granted, makes me feel like I'm outside looking in. If that is the case, Leo, then A, have you communicated that? And I'm not judging you, I'm saying have you communicated that you don't feel taken care of or paid attention to, that you need something? Is there something you need that maybe your Leo pride is keeping you from saying, hey, I really need this from you, or hey, when you did that, it made me feel like you don't really care about what it is I'm trying to do, or etc. Spirit is saying, at the very least, give people the chance to show you, to demonstrate, like to make it demonstrably clear that they care about you, that they are your partner, that they are on your side, on your team. And remember, this can apply to romantic partners. We're also looking at all kinds of connections in your life. So some of y'all might have a little bit of like a martyr complex when it comes to your family. Like, I'm taking care of everybody and nobody takes care of me. And if you're experiencing that, then this is where Spirit is saying we have to at least give people a chance to see, like, oh God, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know that you felt that way. What can I do? Like, do you need me to do the dishes? What is it you need? How can I support you? Let people at least have the chance to support you the way you want to be supported. Don't hide behind that Leo pride. It's not going to get anybody anywhere, okay? That is just to say you can have what you want. Ah, Sarah, as a Leo rising. Let me just humble myself real quick and be like, I get it. Okay. Leo, I hope that that is helpful. A loving call out from Spirit. And now, we're going to talk to Virgo. A little bit. Same. A little bit. Called out with love. All right. Virgo. Let's talk. Let's go, mutable earth. Virgo. Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Virgo rising. Grounding into that Virgo mutable earth energy. Spirit, what does Virgo need to know? Yay! It is unsung heroes of the zodiac. Let's get into it. Virgo. Ooh wee. Wow, you want to know what Spirit said when I said that y'all are the unsung heroes of the zodiac? That A, like, yes, agreed. And they were like, but isn't that Virgo's kink? Like being unsung? Oh, that's fascinating. Thank you. I didn't know that. Okay, kinky Virgo. Let's look at money, jobs, opportunity, budget, work. Spirit, what do Virgos need to know? Whoa. Okay. For their highest good. Okay. All right. Well, if that's what you want, that's what you get. And when it comes to relationships, connections, love, etc. Oh, I have a double Virgo I dearly love, Hillary. That's interesting. Big eyes right back at you. Okay. And finally, when it comes to relationships, connections, love, what does Virgo need to know for their highest good? We're going in. Wow. Damn. Ooh wee. Okay. Damn. Okay. Fantastic week. Fantastic week, Virgo. I'm jealous. Spirit saying the thing about being an unsung hero is a little bit of your kink. They were being a little bit funny because let's look at your overall energy and focus for the week. Unsung hero, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth. Again, you can fall anywhere on the gender spectrum. All of that is valid. To show up as a Queen of Pentacles says you are a cultivator of wealth, of opportunity, of earthy things, of being grounded, of knowing yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is a generous provider. The Eight of Swords says you might not trust yourself to be at this level, but at this level is where you are. So Spirit wants you to see it. If Spirit sees it, then it is true. And if you don't see it, then you might be a little bit blindfolded. You might be holding yourself back. You might be saying, nobody should sing about my heroic deeds. They're not perfect. I didn't do this right, and I haven't done this yet, and this isn't good, and this isn't perfect, and I'm not even ever going to show this to anybody because, good Lord, it's just terrible, blah, 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 blah. No. Spirit is giving you the same advice that they were giving. Was it Gemini? Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. This thing that you're thinking, maybe I don't do enough or have enough or etc. It's more worthy than you're giving it credit for, and it has all the room in the world to grow, and you have all the skills that you need to grow it. Yes, you can capitalize and improve and grow those skills themselves, but the skills as they are, pretty fucking great. So let's not lie to ourselves, okay, Virgo? Let's not hold ourselves back from taking even just baby steps forward. Forward, forward, forward. Word! 100%. 100% that is a heroic act, especially knowing what relating to any humans can be a little bit difficult. So relating to people that it's like, you're my family, you are my chosen people, and I'm never ever gonna let you go. Like, that is some heroism, okay? That takes a lot. Don't hold back, and don't wait until you cross the finish line to appreciate yourself for showing up for training. That's the other thing that Spirit is saying. If we force ourselves to withhold joy until the thing is published or like the money is earned or the fruition happens, then we are cheating ourselves out of a lot of joy, and we're actually cheating ourselves out of being fully present in the process, okay? So let's be fully present. Let's be fully appreciative of ourselves and our great ideas. Toot toot. Even when they're not perfect, okay? Even when they're not perfect. The way that we perfect something is by trying and trying and trying and doing and doing and doing. So do. So do. Now, hey, appreciate it. Let's look at money, jobs, opportunities. Show off. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Awakening, judgment. Spirit is saying, accept your role. Accept your role. Accept who you are. You are this. Queen of Pentacles. Lots of talents, lots of skills, lots of resources. Even if it doesn't always feel that way. Like, do not take yourself for fucking granted. And it doesn't have to be hard. Temperance, slow and easy. Listen, nobody pushes the Queen of Pentacles faster than she wants to go. I mean, she's sitting pretty. She's chilling. Nobody pushes the queen faster than she wants to go, so you don't need to be going hard, but you do need to be going. Motion is important. Motion contributes, Spirit is saying, to awakening. So we try something to figure it out. Sometimes we don't even fucking like it. And here's what Spirit is saying, okay? When I pulled the middle cards for your money, work, etc., Spirit pulled out fully 4 cards. So that's your first couplet. Here's your second couplet, okay? 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands. It's an embarrassment of riches. It's an embarrassment of skills and talents and like, whoa, which one do I want to tap into? Hey, Jackie, thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. I'm not trying to stroke your ego, Virgo. You're mutable. You're changeable. You're adaptable. You can do a lot of things. If you try something and you really put your head and your heart into it, you'll find that you can do it because that's the kind of person you are. Adaptable, eternally, right? That can become a little bit like of muddying the waters. And what Spirit is saying is that you could stand and look at 3 of these cups for like years going, should I start a YouTube channel? Should I play music? Should I write children's books? Should I do this? Should I do that? And never actually moving toward them because you're like, well, but I mean, I've never written a children's book before, or, well, I've never played the piano, or I've never I've never made a YouTube channel before. Yeah. Well, making one is how you become a person who makes YouTube videos, or playing the piano is how you become a person who plays the piano. Like, you do not need to be perfect. Move. Do not stand and look at all of your options and let them grow stagnant. You know, by the time you pick that cup up off the mantle, you might be fucking over it. It might have grown into a disgusting toxic algae mess that you don't want to drink from. So why not go ahead and take a sip? Just take it down. It's good, but it's not what I wanted. Okay, so next. So it's not YouTube. Maybe it's the book. Oh yeah, you know what? This is better. I'm gonna start writing for half an hour every morning and just see what that does for me. See what that feels like. See how that lubes up the gears and the gears start turning and ideas start to come. Ideas don't, like, it's not like, oh, I just had an idea for a children's book. Bam, there it is. I wrote it in a day and now it's published. This is excellent. It is creating a sacred container where the ideas become available and have an opportunity to come through, that we invite them in over and over and more and more and more, and it becomes a practice, okay? Queen of Pentacles is all about the practice. Putting your money where your mouth is, burying the cable, grounding that electricity. Now, let's look, called out again. I appreciate it. Now, when we come over to relationships, love, connections, friends, family, whatever Spirit wants to highlight for you, Virgo. When I said I wasn't trying to stroke your ego and that you have like an embarrassment of skills and opportunities, oh my God, Sarah, relatable. So fucking relatable. But what is the end of that rhyme? It is something to the effect of like, but having many is better than none, or something like that. And people forget that part. So we make fun of the jacks of all trades, but shit, as you know, ADHD, neurodivergent, fucking like autism spectrum person, like, listen, we don't got to do it like everybody else does it. Fuck that. Jack of all trades, awesome. Look at what you can pick up and do, Virgo. Look how mutable and adaptable you are. That's amazing that you can just try that and do it. Fuck yeah. Shit. So just try it and do it. The Magician, an intersection of talents, the wand, the pentacle, the sword, the cup. You've got all of it going for you. And there is somebody nearby, Queen of Cups, someone sweet, compassionate, intuitive, like intuitive or compassionate even to the point of like psychic. And this could be you, Virgo. Is this you? Is this someone close by? Either you are making magic, or you and this person are making magic, or this person wants to help you make your magic. This person sees you. I'm feeling that this is somebody around you because you came through as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody in your, you know, inner circle, someone in your life that you feel like you really get me. Ooh, Tammy. It's like, I already see you, Mom. I already see you. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's create this amazing life and this amazing container for me, because I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming. Wow. Really beautiful energy. Really beautiful reading, Virgo. A lot available for you to tap into. A lot of that queen energy. Pick the cup up off the mantle and give it a shot. Give it a try. Give it a try. That's brave as fuck. Can we do that? Can we mindset shift that it's brave as fuck to try something that you really want to do, knowing that you might fail at it? That is so close, Tammy! You gotta keep us posted. Oh my God. And if you feel comfortable, don't do anything you don't feel comfortable with, obviously. But if you feel comfortable, send me pictures. Can I, Tammy? Spirit just threw this out. This is just for you, Ace of Cups. Hell yes. Beauty. Beauty coming into the world. Oh, good. Oh, my. Look, Sarah, again, I so relate. Well, let me not knock down this rig. I so relate. And that's why we got to do the reframe of, you know who's badass are people that keep up with something and keep trying even when they're not great at it. Yay. Thank you. I would love that. Woo, that's amazing. Ah, okay. Virgo, I hope that that is helpful. Now, let's move to the sunset sign. Let's talk to Libra. Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising, and Libra dominant folks, spirit. What do they need to know for their highest good? Libra, for their highest good this week, spirit. All right. And when it comes to money, work, jobs, opportunities, beautiful, okay. And finally, when it comes to love, friends, connections, family, spirit, when it comes to feelings, what do Libra, sun, moon, rising, and dominant folks need to know this week? All right. Hey, fellow Libra sun, me too. Ooh. Wow. You are in your power this week, Libra. You are in your power, and it looks to me like you are taking care of some things. Yay! Look at our little Libra crew. Love to see it. Here is your overall focus and energy for this week. This is like incredible. Oh my God, yes, it's so frustrating. Like learning to play the guitar. Bonk, bonk, bonk for the first like weeks. Oh no, I almost didn't continue. It is annoying. So we gotta reframe and say how fucking brave it is. For real. We gotta reframe and be like, I'm badass because this is annoying as shit. I'm getting these calluses on my fingers because I'm a badass. Okay, all right, Libra, let's go. Overall focus and energy, look at you in your power, much like Virgo. You know, pentacles are the earth, right? So Virgo, that's Virgo in their power. The swords are air. So Libra, you are in your kingly state and you are looking. I mean, here's that parapet we were referencing earlier for someone else. Looking out at the horizon and going, what's next for me? What do I want? What do I want to have? What do I want to create? What ideas am I most excited and driven by? What is the message that I want to share with the world? And am I ready to go? Am I ready to do it? Some of you are still deciding. Some of you, Spirit is being very, very straightforward. Some of you are already into it. Oh my God, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm sending you so, so, so much love. Whew, that is deep. So much love. If I can do anything, you know where to find me. The King of Swords is somebody who runs their life and somebody who knows that their mental acuity is their crowning achievement. The way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you communicate, written, spoken, whatever. It is a jewel in your crown, Libra. And this week it would benefit you to start thinking about how you could maybe even make better use of those talents or how you want to push them forward. Hey, 11, make a wish. Take the lead. Take the lead. You are in your power. And here's the other thing that I'm hearing, and you'll understand this better as I show you more of your cards. I feel like Libra, it's like a little bit like, hey, it's all about you right now. You've got something that you really want to bring to completion. You've got something that you're really passionate about, and it's worth your time. It's worth your time and investment. Mwah. So much love. Thank you all for being so supportive. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all taking care of each other. It means a whole fucking lot to me. Ooh, okay. Now, looking at money, jobs, budget, opportunities for Libra. New incredible energy. is available to you. The way is cleared. The road is cleared. Hey, Elizabeth, we could think of it that way too, because that's what, you know, the way that Spirit is putting it, and the fact that it's 8 of Wands and then followed by the Ace of Cups, it's like true, real, honest love. Wild, primal, overtake you type of love is available to you. Now, we're looking at money and opportunities and jobs. But as I said earlier, the way we allow ourselves to be valued in terms of money and attention is a lot to do with the way that we allow ourselves to or to not be loved, emotionally connected to. You are making yourself available for something incredible. It's like a miracle, and that's just how they're putting it. I know that's a strong word, but Spirit is saying it's going to feel like a miracle. Like, I didn't really think this could happen for me, or who could have known that this could happen so fast. That's what they're saying for some of y'all, because 8 of Wands, it's like, whoa, okay. You know, when I started this thing, or when I thought I was going to try this thing, I just didn't know that it could happen like this. I didn't know that it could happen like this. I thought it was going to take way longer, or I thought it was going to be harder, and it just seems to flow. And that's when you know that you're doing something right. That's when you know that you're on path in life. These synchronicities start to happen, and it's like this cascade of events that just keep you going down further and further down this beautiful road. Oh my God! Deb, good vibes, good vibes, good job vibes. Well, the roads are opening, so, I mean, and that Ace of fucking Cups is like a big yes, a big invitation, a big sweeping bit of emotion. So, looks like some of y'all are going to be feeling kind of like congratulations. Now, when we look at relationships, connections, etc., this is a bit of a loner like spread, right? 10 of Wands is I'm taking care of it all by myself. I'm doing everything from, you know, I am janitor all the way up to CEO of my life. Like, I am taking care of all of the tasks single-handedly. Here's the good thing about the 10 of Wands is it says that you are closer than you may know to fruition. However, I feel like there is, you might be a little extra self-reliant right now. And I want to encourage you, Libra, and let you know that for some of you, there is somebody nearby who wants to be helpful to you, especially with that Ace of Cups. But for, oh, yay, Fernando, I'm so glad. But for a lot of y'all, Libra, it's time to be self-focused. It's time to tune other people out and be like, I need to buckle down because I've got these wands that I want to take where I want to go. So I'm not going to say that Spirit doesn't have, you know, much to say when it comes to relationships. It's more about like, hey, we need you to be rooted in yourself right now in order to have the best relationships. We need you to not do a kind of classic Libra thing and put everything into somebody else's basket and then end up feeling like, hey, what the fuck, my basket's empty. And it's like, well, were you going and putting your Easter eggs in your partner's basket or in your friend's baskets, and when nobody gave you some, you felt like, hey, what the fuck? Ask for help if you need it. But I feel that it benefits most Libras right now to drill down on what it is you really want to complete, what's going to make you feel good, what's going to clear your plate, because you have some amazing new things you want to do and take the lead on. So it's time to pull out the to-do list. It's time to make one. Then it's time to prune it and be honest with yourself. And then once you've pruned it and you know that what's on there is truly what you need to do in order to feel better, get things done, etc., we write it, we prune it, and then we fucking annihilate it one by one. We cross those motherfuckers off, all right? So let's do it, Libra. As a Libra sun, I'm right there with you. We need, hey, maybe in this little clubhouse I'm creating, maybe it would be good to have like a co-working space. Would that be cool? Like for people who maybe have projects they're trying to do, or, you know, habits they're trying to cultivate. Would it be nice to have a place where you could go and be like, hey, I did my guitar that I said I was going to do today, or hey, I really don't want to play guitar. Somebody in here tell me that it's worth picking up my guitar for 15 minutes to practice these scales. Yay, Sarah, that's awesome. I love that. Hell yeah. Okay. Aw, cool. Cool. Ooh, oh my God. Oh God. Oh, this is so cool. I'm excited. Okay, all right. I just show you all the bottom of the deck. This is, I wrestle with how much to say and how much to keep to myself. I'm so excited, but I'm just going to show you the bottom of the deck, and if I try to stop myself from sharing more details than I should share yet, I'm going to say that this is going to make a lot more sense to you really soon. Okay, all right. Ah! Ah! Okay, all right. Okay. Same, Katie, same. Okay, all right, cool. Accountability buddies. Let's do it. Awesome. Ah! Okay, I'm just freaking out quietly to myself. No biggie. Okay, all right. Scorpio, let's go. You've been waiting. Let's get into it. Ah, I want to spill him so bad. I want to spill him so bad. Ooh, oh, I promise I'm going to be spilling him soon. Real soon. Real soon. Real soon. Real soon. Oh, God. Okay, all right. Okay. Y'all. I know! We're gonna have a collective freak out. Like, don't you worry. Or I mean, I think we're gonna have a collective freak out. I promise, I've already said, and I'm gonna do this, is I'm gonna drop some hints. So be aware that if you follow me on any of the social places, I'm gonna be dropping some hints and getting some things ready. I know, it's true. I'm gonna shatter into a million excited pieces. I'm just gonna turn into like glitter confetti if we keep going. So let's talk. Let's go to Scorpio. Oh God, I'm shaking the whole room. Okay, all right, I'm shutting up. We're talking to Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, let's talk. Let's go, Scorpio. Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. What do y'all need to know? What do Scorpio dominant folks need to know this week, Spirit, for their highest good? Overall focus and energy for Scorpio. Okay. All right. And when it comes to money, jobs, opportunities, etc., what does Scorpio need to know? That was fast. Okay. And finally, Spirit, when it comes to connections, emotions, feelings, Spirit is highly ready to talk to y'all. This is cool. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, Scorpio, can I just say this reading is worth the wait? Wow. Overall focus and energy for the week for Scorpio. The Emperor and the Four of Wands. Wow. Who is your daddy and what does he do? You are your daddy, Scorpio. What do you do? Four of Wands, happy home, marriage, celebration, commitment, partnership, teammates, beautiful energy. This is going to show up for different Scorpios in different ways. Some of you, what I'm hearing is literally with the Emperor connected to the Four of Wands is like getting engaged, getting married, planning a wedding. For some of you all, really like going right down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's how we take care of this. Now, I know that doesn't apply to all Scorpios, but for those of you for whom that resonates, congratulations. And for the rest of you, the Emperor and the Four of Wands connected to each other represent a beautiful foundation being built. Yes, exactamente así, Jim. Exactamente. Represents building this beautiful foundation, a beautiful home, a beautiful family, a beautiful space for people. Now, this is interesting, but that's what I'm hearing, is that for some of you, you are curating a space for other people. This could even look like, just to give you more ideas than one, some of you are activists and you actually take care of like housing people and facilitating that kind of thing, which is beautiful, and thank you to those of you who do that kind of work. For some of you, it is something like I'm curating a space, like a digital space, where other people can do what they do and come and be in a safe spot and share stuff and build up and etc. That's a beautiful thing too. The Emperor is the leader. The Emperor is solar energy. The Emperor is all about what are the little habits and cornerstones that build up to the big, sexy goal. The big, sexy, beautiful, glamorous, I'm making this amount of money, or I'm doing this for a living. The Emperor is the one who sets up the scaffolding, okay? And goes out and builds. And the Four of Wands says you're going to be very happy with what you build. Some of you are literally building a home. That's the other thing I'm hearing is like literally like, oh, we've got a piece of land, we're building a house. Congratulations. Some of y'all are doing like amazing things. And whether again, you are curating some kind of digital community or you are just working on making your own home base a more beautiful place. And I'm also hearing now working from home, which kind of a gimme. Yep, right. COVID. But there are things that you can do to make your home and your working space more friendly, more loving, more supportive. Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. I'm also feeling celebration, and a lot of you all are very much self-directed and self-run, might even be literal entrepreneurs or side hustlers, freelancers, contractors. It's like I do it for myself, and I feel like you get some kind of pat on the back, some kind of congratulations, some kind of recognition this week. It looks beautiful. Now coming over to money, jobs, opportunities, there's a little bit of a similar energy to one of the earlier signs, and when I'm channeling it goes right one ear out the other, right? So forgive me that I don't remember. But the Five of Wands is telling me that some of you all, right, you have the Emperor as the overall energy. Spirit saying take control, take the reins, be your own daddy. What is it that needs to change? What needs to shape up or ship out? And who needs to shape up or ship out? Now I'm hearing a couple different things. First, I want to talk about this. Page of Pentacles is beautiful energy to have in your money, learning, skill building, budget creating sector. The Page of Pentacles is an avid student, a devoted student. If you show me the steps, I can make something grow. Similar to the Emperor. It's like the Page of Pentacles grows up to become the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is like a cousin to the Emperor. It's that same solar, quote unquote, masculine, yang type energy. I go out and I build. Build slow and steady, Scorpio. Learn what you need to learn. You might need to do some research. You might want to take some classes. Yes, love that big Jim. In order to stop feeling like you're just playing with ideas. Now, it's good to play with ideas, so don't let me deter you from playing with ideas. But if you know, and I trust you to know this about yourself, Scorpio, if you know that it's not just like, I'm playing with ideas, this is cool, I'm experimenting, and it's more like, I'm just fucking around, then I feel like it's time to get a little more serious, a little more devoted to what it is you're trying to, like this money you're trying to earn, or this extra income you're trying to create, or this this path that you're trying to carve of your own. Put some focus there. Put some rules down. Structure and rules and routine are a big part of this reading, and they're going to serve you well. Let's just go right on over, and I'm saving the best for last. But let's move over to why, the part of why I'm saying between the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, and then when we come over to relationships, the Seven of Pentacles. Pausing, looking at what you've created so far, looking at what has grown and whether it's working. Listen, Jim, I mean, I'm a straightforward gal. Is what you are watering and nourishing you back? Is the labor you're putting in providing the money or the output, the result that you want? And if not, it's time to change the plan. And because we're looking at this also in relation to relationships, I want you to ask yourself if your relationships are equitable. And if there is a little less you need to be doing in any case, any more you need to be doing in any case, and go ahead and be willing to make those adjustments. Make those adjustments. And here's something that I'm hearing is you really want to take care of yourself. Oh, Jim, you're so nice. Oh, jeez. I'm just going to dive right into the plants. Shit, knock this thing over. Okay, we're not doing that. Spirit is asking you to appreciate yourself and to take note of how far you've already come, and then use that to judge where you need to be putting your effort going forward. It's like this, doing this habit is going really well for me. Doing this one, either it's not doing anything for me or I don't like it. Like I don't enjoy it, so I'm just going to take it off of my routine, okay? Mess with your routine. Play with it. Change around your habits. See what energizes you. See what drains you. Maybe you even, and Spirit is... shout out to Jason, a Pisces, a fellow water sign, a client that I was just reading, talking about making a log of like, here's what I'm doing, and is it energizing me and making me feel good? Like, how does it correspond to how I felt that day? Like, emotionally, I felt awesome the day that I got up and wrote in my journal, went for a run, did some yoga, then got my day started. Versus the day where I kind of like rolled out of bed 5 minutes before I needed to log in at the computer to be online, and felt like shit and stayed in my dingy pajamas all day with oily hair, and then, you know, the next day it doesn't get me off to such a great start. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is like, let's make adjustments. Let's keep track of what makes me feel good, what makes me feel not good, what energizes me, what drains me, and then proceed accordingly. Now here's that best for last part. Looking at your relationship sector, any changes and adjustments you're willing to make are bringing more and greater love into your life. 10 of Cups is the most love, and 10 of Cups is all the types of love. Yes, it's, you know, love and romance. It's also family, friendships, community. When we all have enough, then we live in abundance. We share. And it overflows and it never ever stops. So take care of you. Make adjustments that make you more emotionally available. That's the other thing I'm hearing, Scorpio. And that's intense. That's interesting. You are an intense and searching sign, so a lot of the time your instinct is to keep things private. Spirit is actually saying, ask for what you need, and also give what you need, because what we give, we receive in abundance. So, you know, I know that normally Scorpio does kind of a don't ask, don't tell thing. Spirit is saying, ask and tell. Ask and tell. And it's a really, again, reminder, excellent week to be looking at your habits and how they're working for you. Ask yourself if they're serving you or if they're not. You know, I've got a late night junk food habit. Is that shit serving me? No. Might be time to make an adjustment. No judgment. No judgment. All right. Scorpio, I hope that that is helpful. Now, we're going to talk to Sagittarius. Mutable fire. Whoa, did y'all see that card fly out? Okay. All right, Spirit. Wow, that's a good one too. Okay, Sagittarius, they're ready to talk to y'all, so let's talk. Overall focus and energy, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Rising, and Dominance. Okay, all right. Okay, we'll talk about it. And when we're looking at money, budget, jobs, opportunities and projects, Spirit. Oof. Jim, tell me your secret. I could use that. And finally, Spirit, for Sagittarius, when it comes to connections, love, friends, family. Wow. All right. Let's go. Woo! Yes, making progress this week. Plans and progress. And it may be happening. Wow. Okay. Sag. This is good. You are growing your skills. You are growing your money. You are choosing a direction and you are going there. And for a Sagittarian, for a mutable, adaptable, ADHD Sagittarian, that's a lot. The Chariot. Taking the reins and going where you want to go. Taking your fears, taking your dedication. That's amazing! Jim! Not so big Jim! Yeah! Love to see it. Congratulations, man. So, Sag, what do you want to take the reins on? Where do you want to go in life? Literally and figuratively, because the Chariot can indicate physical, actual travel. Like, I want to move to this destination, or I want my business or my project to move to this destination. This is what I want to change in my life. Taking the reins and saying, we're going this way. It's about discipline. It's about discipline. It's about willpower. Ugh, so worth it, Jen. That's amazing. Like, damn. That's a whole human. You know what I mean? Damn. Look at the space you're creating for yourself. That's beautiful. Now, Sag, asking yourself where you want to take the reins and shift life direction, even just by a few degrees. It's about willpower and using what has come up against you to drive you forward. So it's like friction produces traction. If there were no friction, if there were no drag, then we would just be slipping all over the place. It would be like ice skating with no skates on, right? Friction is what shows us how strong we are. If there is a wall in front of us, then that means it's ours to climb, okay? We can accept it and just leave it there or whatever. That's something we can choose to do. But I'm going to say, from Spirit, this week and in life, if a wall is in front of you, it is meant to be climbed. And we don't want you to pound your fucking head through it. Not by any means. Overall focus and energy for the week. The Chariot, followed immediately by the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is interesting because the Chariot indicates speed, and the Knight of Pentacles is all about being slow and steady. So Spirit is saying, if you move slow and steady with discipline, right? Discipline, willpower, all these things associated with the Chariot. If you move forward slow and steady with discipline, things can move faster than you might be expecting. So again, Sagittarian energy is bright and effusive, and it moves fast, and it's bubbly, and it doesn't like to go slow. So I can understand that hearing like slow and steady is really going to move things fast. Be grounded. Be in the moment, Sagittarius. The moment is everything. The moment is the only place where the juice is. It's not in the past, and it's not in the future. It's right here. We can use the past to drive us forward. We can use the carrot of the future to urge us on. But the juice is in the moment. So we want to be present. We want to be here. Okay? Don't judge yourself based on the past. Don't judge yourself based on the future. Let's keep going. Aw. Y'all are so sweet to each other. I love that. Now, when we move over to budget, money, opportunities, projects, I feel like it's time to look elsewhere. That's just what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. Now, I don't want that to be discouraging. Four of Cups indicates that you're looking at something and waiting and waiting and waiting and kind of sitting with your arms folded, and it's like, if it doesn't come like this, then I don't want it. And if it's not from this exact place or this exact position, then like, what? Like, there's nothing else for me. So if it's not this, like, it's nothing. And that is not very like you, Sag. So, and I'm not trying to bust your chops, man. Like, it's okay to feel that way. It's perfectly normal. The last thing we want to do is punish ourselves for having already, like, not fun feelings. But Spirit is saying, what is coming to you financially, or when it comes to the project or the job that you want to work on, it's time to change it up. It's time to stop trying to do it this way or expect it to happen this way. It feels like what is coming to you is going to be more of a surprise and involves you being a little bit more adventurous, which is a Sagittarian trait. Like, y'all got that wanderlust, y'all got those itchy feet. Like, go investigate. Allow yourself to be open to it coming a different way. Hey, Jen, welcome, welcome. Allow yourself to be open to it happening a different way. And I also want to say, don't try to predict it, because a lot of the time, okay, now Spirit coming in with a word, very important word, something they've given me a lot of times before. When we, even in like our spirituality, right? Even when we are doing our very best to be like open and available and conscious and etc., we might say something like, you know, Spirit, show me a blue bird tomorrow if I'm supposed to take that job or apply for this or whatever. Like, I'll take a blue bird as a yes. And then you don't see a blue bird tomorrow or whatever. You, by saying, this is the way I need to get the sign, this is what the sign is going to be, and this is when I need to get it, you have effectively choked the channel. Whereas you could say, Spirit, God, universe, whatever words you like to use, like, I ask for your assistance in keeping my eyes and ears and heart open. I ask for the wisdom to see the signs when they come to me and to move with courage when they come to me. And then you let the signs happen. And you're not trying to choke the channel and say, this is the way it needs to happen. You say, I'm here, I'm available, I'm in the moment, I'm ready for the juice. Bring on the juice. Open up your arms and your heart and your mind. It's going to look different than you were expecting. You might be disappointed because you wanted it a certain way. But Spirit is like, listen, you might have signed up for like a $10,000 contest and you don't get it. And then because you didn't win this $10,000 contest, you write a personal essay about what a big loser you are, and it goes viral, and somebody asks you to publish a book, and that's $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is trying to get it across to you that things can happen in a very surprising way, and they want you to be available for that. We're human. We want to predict. We want to know. We don't want to be surprised. Even when we think we want to be surprised, a lot of the time we don't want to be surprised. Be open to that. Be open to big surprise from the universe. It's better than what you might be expecting or thinking, and it's wider and less limited than what you might be wanting or expecting. Okay? Okay. Told you Spirit had a word. Now, looking at relationships, connections, emotions, be with yourself, Sag. This is, again, A lot of times there's a candidate for a card that shows up in like half or more of the readings in a week, which kind of speaks to a universal energy that's going on. The Hermit is definitely demanding some self-reflection from you. A little bit of what's going on with me, what do I want, what do I not want, what do I need to, and this is how Spirit's putting it, need to disconnect from. Like, is being this connected to, and this is just an example, no one's telling you what to do here, is being this connected to social media good for me? Or is it like siphoning my creativity? Like, I might have this energy that I could be putting toward doing something I really enjoy, or improving my life in some way, or having a relationship with another human being, but I'm losing it because I've plugged into all these different things. It might be time to unplug from a few things and plug those cords back into yourself. Like, I'm going to leave myself this sacred container. I keep using that phrase, but Spirit keeps using that phrase. I'm going to create myself this peace and this quiet to just be with me, to just hear my own thoughts and intuitions. That's going to make you money. Here's the other thing that I'm hearing. King of Pentacles showing up in the relationship space says that there is somebody very grounded, somebody very calm, strategic, and skilled that can definitely help you with, if there is some project, right, Chariot, if there is some project, or there is some discipline, or there is some result that you want to create in your life, there is somebody very close by that can help you with that, that can help you be like, okay, well, how do we build that? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so if what you want is to create a website, or if what you want is to have a coaching business, or if what you want is to XYZ, fill in the blank. How do we do that? How do we build, again, those small, unsexy steps that lead to the big, glamorous, sexy goal? If I want to be frickin' like American Ninja Warrior, and right now I'm a couch potato, then step one is to start walking every morning, or whatever, and start. This person can help you build. This person can help you. The phrase that Spirit is really using is set up the cornerstones. Like, if you do these 4 things or whatever, eventually you're going to have a skyscraper. Okay? So let's do these 4 things over and over and over, the basics. And that's how Spirit's putting it. Like, this person can help you nail down and cultivate the basics. And the basics are what create like the beauty and the abundance and the big sexy goal. So team up. Could be your partner, could be a family member, could be a good friend, but this is somebody that you emotionally relate to that can be exceptionally helpful to you in getting, I mean, Spirit is just put it in this way, into getting your shit together. Gisting, okay? Get the gist of it. Get your shit together. All right. I hope that that's helpful, Sagittarius. Speaking of Kings of Pentacles and getting our shit together, let's talk to Capricorn. Capricorn, earthy, grounded Capricorn. What do y'all need to know this week? Spirit, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Let's talk. Capricorn dominant folks, Spirit. What do they need to know for their highest good this week? Wow, they just threw that to the top. Okay, okay, Capricorn, okay. And when it comes to money, oh my gosh, Ceci. Thank you. I appreciate you too, love. Mwah. Love you. Thank you. When it comes to money, whoa. Jeez, you see Spirit throwing these cards? Okay. When it comes to money, Spirit, jobs, opportunities, budget, projects, what does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Okay. And finally, when it comes to relationships, connections, love, family, friends, what do you want to highlight for Capricorn? Let's go. Wow. Whew. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, Capricorn. Spirit is singing that old song. Let it go, let it go. They're like, they are going off like it's a whole Broadway production in front of my eyes. Let's look at the overall focus and energy for this week. Let it go. 10 of Swords. Feeling dead tired, feeling exhausted. Here's what I'm hearing specifically is I have tried this so many ways. I've tried it like this, I've tried it like that, I tried to tell him this, I tried to agree with that, I tried to disagree with that, I tried to coerce, persuade, cajole, debate, I tried everything. And they don't get it. So they don't get me. It's not easy, but it's simple. If they don't get it, then they don't get me. Like, and if somebody wants half steps from you, if somebody wants a dialed down, gentler, softer version of you, then they don't want you. If they don't want all of you, then they don't want any of you. And there are people, Capricorn, who love you and who love to love you and who want to help you. I'm feeling for some of you, there's reunion energy here. It's like old friend or sibling. Like there's childhood friend type energy where it's like either they are, it feels like someone from the distant past wants back in. And for some of you, that's your Ten of Swords person. And I want you to trust your, yes, exactly. I want you to trust your intuition. I want you to know yourself well enough to be like, is this person who's trying to get back in my life or trying to get back in touch or just trying to reach out and say, hey, how you doing? Do they have my best interests at heart? Do they genuinely care about me and do we genuinely have a relationship? Or is this like a one-way street in some way? Or are they the person who wants me to like dial it down or dial it up or whatever? Like be brighter, be louder, be quieter, be gone. Get the fuck out of here. Like I don't need none of that. Especially when the universe and the people around you are going to be giving you such good magic. Are going to be reminding you like to set your inner child free, okay? To have a little fun, that you don't need to stay like this for any amount of time, okay? Let it go. If something keeps slamming a door in your face, figuratively or literally, let it go. Release. Not trying to rush you, not trying to bypass that that's difficult, but Six of Cups says there's a lot available to you, and it's fun, and it's easy, and it's joyful, and it's childlike. Like, I feel like I can truly be myself with this person, and they support that. They're here for that, and vice versa. That's a beautiful energy. So if you're hooking yourself up to someone or something that makes you feel like you have to change fundamentally in order to be acceptable, then let that shit go. Hey, goddamn right. Forever young, goddammit. I'm not gonna sing the song. Now, looking at your favorite thing, Capricorn, looking at money, opportunities, projects, jobs. Look at you making excellent decisions. Justice says you're using your head, which very Capricornian thing to do. Like, we're not trying to leave your heart out of the equation at all. I mean, there's a reason that justice is holding the scales and the sword. Justice and mercy need to be in balance, right? Feels like you are making a decision to go further, to go higher. The world is worldwide. The world is, this is my big dream. The world is also, this is how I want to be seen in the world. Spirit is actually saying, they're using the phrase 10th house, 10th house, 10th house. So there may be something going on. I would check your individual chart and see if you have any planets transiting, meaning going through your 10th house right now. If it sounds like I'm speaking another language, forgive me. If you download any birth chart app that will tell you like what's going on in the sky right now and how that's affecting you, like time passages or a co-star, there's so many. There is something going on with your 10th house that Spirit wants you to seize upon. Now, 10th house is career, destiny, your role on the world stage, how you want to be seen. So, hey, there you go. Love that. Thank you, Maria. That is so helpful. Thank you. Appreciate that, Maggie. I came with my plant friends today. Okay. There is something going on with career, destiny, how you see yourself, and how you want to be seen in the world. And Spirit wants you to be making wise choices. And they're saying, like, plan and then execute. Plan and then execute. So if you want to be seen as the kind of person who stands up for other people, do that. If you want to be seen as the kind of person who taught themselves how to, this is just what Spirit is saying, so this is deep, that like learned how to love themselves because nobody else was going to teach them really how to do it. We all have different childhoods. We all have different arrangements and traumas and fuck-ups, right? So if part of your mission in this life is just to love and accept yourself as you are, that's heroic shit, that's strong shit, that's spiritual fucking like life purpose shit. If you were going through that and you were choosing to love yourself in demonstrable ways, both Spirit and I just want to say congratulations. You're doing what you need to do in order to be the person you want to be in the whole fucking world. 10th house is legacy, as is the world. How do you want to be seen? What do you want to be known for? What you want your reputation to be? When people talk about you when you're not in the room, what kind of words do you want them to use? Demonstrate. Capricorn, you always put your money where your mouth is. So if I believe in any sign to be able to ground yourself in your worth and your value and to raise it, it's you. So let's do it. Now, coming over to relationships, connections, friends, family, whatever Spirit wants to highlight in your emotional realm, we have two people, King of Wands, Page of Cups. Now, I'm going to say, Capricorn, that you are the King of Wands. I'm going to say that because we've got the World and Justice and even Ten of Swords, like, I'm going to say that you are taking the lead, that you are bringing the creativity and charisma. Oh, I'm so glad, Maggie! Take the lead. Step up. Show up. Like, you are meant to be seen this week, especially with the World. Like, and Six of Cups, this is what Spirit is also saying is like, King of Wands, the world needs your magic. Wherever you are on the gender spectrum, to show up as a king says, I know how to manage my skills. I know how I need to set up my day or my week or this project plan I have in order to execute and do what it is that I want to be known for in the world. If somebody says you're the king of this or that, what do you want this or that to be? Fill in the blank. King of compassion, king of money, like, what do you want to be? King of creativity? Whatever you want to be. There is somebody sweet, somebody youthful, exuberant, kind. Yeah! Oh, I love the phrase, damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. This is something the Page of Cups would say, is damn Skippy, for sure. The Page of Cups is a sweet, effusive, loving, youthful, bubbly, effervescent type energy. It is a sweet surprise. It is a message just when you need it. Like, it is like, this is exactly what I needed to hear, and this person, you know, like this email newsletter that showed up in my inbox, like had the exact subject line that answers the question I was asking myself last night. That kind of energy where it's like, whoa, you mean I can literally just like ask for stuff and it just comes? It does when you actually open up and allow yourself to believe. And I know that sounds a little cheesy, especially for a Capricorn, like, allow yourself to believe and it can happen. But tell you the fuck what, if you don't believe it, it ain't gonna happen. I don't believe I can write a book. Okay. Your wish is my command. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Wow. Maggie. Boy, I hear that. Page of Cups, King of Wands, huh? Doing a little relating from a king to a page. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Big Jim. I love y'all. Love y'all for getting it and appreciating it. And what I want to say, Capricorn, is don't talk yourself out of that Page of Cups message when you get it. Whether it comes, again, like I said, it could be like an email newsletter that you get in your inbox. It could be the exact right social media post that you see first thing when you open your phone when you've been asking yourself a certain question or wondering what to do about a certain situation. It could be that you're listening to a fucking general tarot reading online and it's like, okay, damn, like, did this person read my fucking life? Like, this is exactly what I needed to know. Don't say, like, no, that's not possible, or like, I'm just being silly, or that's wishful thinking. You know what? If it's wishful thinking, like, what's the harm in that? What's the harm in being like, you know what, I'm going to take this as a sign from the universe that I should go ahead and call up that friend that I had a falling out with and say, like, you know what, I was really fucked up at that time. I'm really sorry for saying that, or I'm really sorry that I wasn't there for you. Because whether or not they're good to me or kind to me or respond in a way I want, I know that I'm doing the right thing. This is the kind of person I want to be in life, so I'm going to do it. Love yourself enough for that. Wishful thinking results in wishes. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, gotta have wishful thinking if we're going to get wishes. So, fuck. All right. Let's do it. Let's try. I hope that that's helpful, Capricorn. And I hope that all the dreamy, wishy, sweetie talk wasn't too much for you. And if it was, I'm not sorry. All right. We are in the home stretch. Let's talk to Aquarius. Let's talk to Aquarius, water bearer. What's going on with fixed air Aquarius? Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, rising, dominant folks. What do they need to know for their highest good? Aw, yo! Eee! Hillary, listen, that other space I'm working on. It's so that we can post memes and GIFs. I'm so excited. All right. Aquarius. Ah! Stellium! Let's do it! Fucking stellium, if I do say so myself. Let's get into it. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know about their money? Jobs. Wow. Okay. Opportunities. Projects. Aquarius sun, moon, rising, and dominant folks. What do they need to know? Okay. Oh, you know what, Jen? That makes a lot of sense to me. Capricorn, Aquarius. Ooh, okay, Spirit is talking. Wow. Okay, Spirit, when it comes to love, connections, friendships, family for Aquarius, for their highest good, what do they need to know? Ah! Maggie! That's funny. That is a comparison that I have gotten more than once in my life as a nerd, an activist, and a plant freak. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna take that. Whoa. Oh, sorry, baby. How could I call myself poison ivy and then slap the fucking leaf? I'm so sorry. Y'all are very kind. Tag me in your poison ivy memes. Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow, Aquarius. Wow. Wow. Hey, thank you, Gaia. I will consider that so that I don't smack poor Serenity again. Okay. Wow. Ah, Maggie, send me pictures of your plant, or tag me in pictures of your plants, please, so I can see them. Okay. Okay. Let's talk, Aquarius. This is magnificent. Like, magnificent. Like, ah! I mean, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, Lordy Jesus. All right, Aquarius. Look at all this completion. 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Let us take note. The Wheel of Fortune is number 10 in the Major Arcana. So, number 10 in the Major Arcana. Ah! Oh, jeez. The number 10 in the Major Arcana is connected to all of the 10s. So, for the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles to be side by side, you are going to be earning something for something you've been learning. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, you've been learning, so you're going to start earning. You've been working, pushing, building. Now, Spirit is also talking about your legacy. Like, your role on the world stage, the same way they were about Capricorn. So some of y'all might have Capricorn placements. Whether or not you do, it is time to take the lead. It is time to recognize and accept your place. It is also time to welcome and accept the support from the community around you, because 10 of Pentacles is about, this is what Spirit is saying. You have given, and so now it's time to receive. That's how it's supposed to work. The wheel turns. Sometimes we're the one pushing uphill. Sometimes we're riding downhill. Like, no. Oh, I love y'all. You've pushed a lot uphill. So now it's time for things to go downhill in that good way. In that way that means you have built the scaffolding that helps create the momentum. Like, you've built a big, beautiful fucking ramp, and now here we fucking go. Like, let's do it. Let's ride, and let's ride fast. There is a lot available to you this week. Let's go right here. Let's come over to money, jobs, projects, etc. The fact that we had the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, Tammy! I've never seen Hamilton, but I do want to see it. I'm going to look up the song because I feel like you're going to give me like an intuitive hit from Spirit for sure. So, let's come over here to money. not ever forgetting that Ten of Pentacles showed up as the main point. Yes, pull that trigger. Pull it, Maria. Yes. The fact that the Ten of Pentacles is in your overall energy for this week, Aquarius, already says that money-wise, things are looking exceptional. Oh, damn it, Tammy. The Leviathan that is Disney Plus is going to try to eat me. Fuck. How many do I have? Like, okay, I'm not going to talk about how I made a joke a few weeks ago about how I was going to start having to suck dick for Showtime because, like, I've already got all these other streaming services and the one damn movie I want to watch is on... What the fuck? All right, moving on. So sorry, Aquarius. So sorry to get into your reading with that. Okay, anyway, let's look at money, work, projects, jobs, strength, and Three of Wands. You have come so far and you have much further to go. Like, and that is a good thing, y'all. You understand what I'm talking about though. Like, you understand. Okay. When Spirit says that you have much further to go, that doesn't mean, okay, you got a lot more work ahead of you. It means things are opening up. Things open, and as you stay open, as you stay supportive to yourself, as you stay available, things open up and become possible for you. Strength. Spirit is actually using this word, and they don't often use this for me with strength, but they're talking about willpower. They're talking about willpower, and this is how they're framing it. They're saying, we're not talking about willpower, let's just say, that you want to get up and run every morning, right? You want to get up at 5 and run. Like, and it's like, up to now, I haven't been doing that. Maybe I haven't been doing anything, and all of a sudden I want to force myself to, like, get up at 5 and run. Spirit is like, hey, what actually feels like it's good to you? What actually feels like it's loving to you? Getting up and going for a run in the morning might be it. It might really be it. But willpower is not about forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do. It's about loving yourself enough to know that the effort that you're going to be putting in, the friction that you are signing up for, the struggle, the sweat, the tired, the time, that it's worth it because you're worth it. So it's not about like, wow, like I keep saying I want to go running, but I never do. It's because I'm a piece of shit, or it's because I'm lazy, or it's because I'm this or that. Here's the real truth, is it's because you don't believe in yourself. Like, you don't trust yourself yet, to be the person who runs, or to be the person who has a meditation practice, or to be the person who reads a book every month, or whatever. Spirit wants you to set a goal for yourself and believe in yourself and love yourself enough to put the effort in. Maria, word. Like, you don't have to love it. Like, anything that you want. Make it anything that you want. Love yourself enough to be worth the practice. That's what Spirit is saying. And knowing that when you change something on the inside, things begin to change on the outside. So if you trust yourself more after 3 weeks because you've said, I want to get up in the morning and the first thing I do is grab a glass of water and pull out my journal, and I spend 10 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever just reflecting, writing, putting my thoughts on paper. I'm going to love myself enough to do that. Now, okay, I'm going to try it. 3 weeks later, what have I experienced? Like, oh, you know what? Like, I am approaching life with like more consciousness. I am like more available for what I want because I've been reflecting on what's working for me and what's not working for me. I understand myself and where my thoughts are coming from better, etc. So I make these changes on the inside. Necessarily, things change on the outside when we change. Like, it is just what is. As above, so below. As within, so without. Even, like, let me just put it in a very simple, straightforward way. It's like, if I've been feeling like ass when I get up in the morning, like I said earlier, maybe rolling out of bed 5 minutes before I need to log on at work or whatever. If I've been doing that and I've been feeling like ass, and I haven't had a smile on my face when I go to pick up my coffee for weeks, but then suddenly I start saying, you know what, rolling out of bed 5 minutes before work, even though I'm thinking like I want all of the sleep I can get, or I don't care about getting up and getting dressed or any of that. If I've been telling myself that, but then the truth is that I feel like fucking dick all day long after I do that, then making the change to start going to bed an hour earlier and wake up an hour before work, just so I can like have water, have some coffee, have some time to myself before I have to start getting engaged in the day, when I show up to get my coffee, I'm a lot more likely to have like a smile on my face, to be in a good mood, and then that person that I'm talking to across the counter might turn out to be really fucking important, like somebody I'm really attracted to, or somebody who could give me my dream job, or etc. And if I'm walking in there greasy and scowling, I'm really not likely to get that thing that I want. So, just saying, this is practical. This is not just some spiritual axiom that doesn't really have any meaning. Like, it has meaning. It has meaning and it creates motion. Like, so let's create some motion, right? It's looking great. Now, Aquarius, when we come over to relationships, connections, family, friends, etc., here you are, taking the lead. Here you are saying, this is how I want to execute my life. This is the creative, charismatic, interesting, not like everybody else way that I want to do it. Ooh, wow, Hillary! I mean, Spirit knows. Spirit be talking. And Spirit is saying, there is something out for you. So for anybody who is maybe crushing on a barista, I mean, in the relationship sector, Spirit is pretty much saying you can have what you want, so start looking out. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all got Capricorn placements because, like, here we go again. The King of Wands is King of Charisma, King of great ideas, King of creativity. There is a lot available to you, and it feels, I want to say again, some of you all might be going about creating communities. Some of you all might be going about joining communities. Like, right? Oh my God, y'all. I love this. Like, y'all are like half writing a romance novel for Hillary in the comments right now. This makes me really happy. Spirit wants you to be open to surprises. And that is something they also said for Capricorn. So be open for some surprises. I'm actually hearing that this is this week and this is also this month, okay? Spirit doesn't say that all the time. So Aquarius, this is gonna hold true for you, that all month long, there's availability for expansion, and it has to do with you merely accepting your role. It's Blanca! Y'all, okay, Deborah Hernandez, don't get mad at me for calling you out, but Deborah Hernandez, better known to me as Blanca, is, one day I will share with y'all the story time of meeting her in the laundromat and how she read my life and like spoke to my dead mom for me and shit. So Blanca, amazing psychic, beloved mentor and friend. Mwah. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Can't wait to talk to you. All right. So now everybody ambush Blanca in the comments and ask to pay for a reading because she will change your life. She's amazing. She is worth it. And frankly, she's so good that she doesn't charge enough because she's like too good of a person to charge more. So just saying. Don't hate me, Blanca. All right. Now, finally, patient Pisces, it's your turn. Let's get into it. Patient Pisces. Whew, Spirit, what do you want to tell Pisces this week for their highest good? Pisces sun, Pisces moon, rising and dominant folks. Yes, what's the time? Pasta. What's the time? Pasta. Ha! I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. Patient Pisces. Let's look at jobs. Whoa. Jobs, money, opportunities, projects. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. And finally, Spirit, let's look at relationships, connections, family, friends, love. What do Pisces need to know this week for their highest good? Let's go. Wow. Good Lord. Oh, Lori, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Wow. Whew. Pisces. Okay. It's good. Like, I'm just tripping because it's good. Okay. Overall focus and energy for this week. You've got something in common with a couple of the other signs. Community, friendship, sharing, and also putting things together with different people. It's like, are you partnering with somebody? I'm feeling a couple different things. For some of y'all, it's like, I'm working together. Oh my God, Maria, thank you. I'm working together with a partner and we're creating this, okay? Like, we're creating this. We have this idea and we're going to do it together. So this could be you and a friend. This could be you and a couple of friends. This could be you and a group of people who have this goal. It's like, we want to do this or we want to create this. Or here's the other thing I'm hearing, Pisces. Pisces, want to create something for a certain community. Like, I want to create healing work for a certain specific community, or I want to write a book or create a podcast for a certain community or a certain niche or whatever. You have great ideas, great inspiration, great creativity, and Spirit is asking you to seize it and to share it. Seize it and share it. And if you already know who these people are, by all means, like, let's get started. And if you don't know who these people are, it may be time, like I've said for other signs, to start looking around for places where you can just gather with like-minded people, people who are like also trying to do projects or products, or people who are also trying to like write a book and just need somebody there to be like, how are you doing it? Like, what kind of tips do you have, etc., etc., etc. Oh, that's very true. Thank you. And I'll wait for your permission on this, Blanca, but if you're into it, I will totally put your contact info in the description of the video, but I will wait until you text me and let me know if that's okay with you, because I'm not trying to barrage you, but you know, you're amazing. Okay, anyway. It may be time to find your community, Pisces. Start sharing. Start small. Here's what I'm also hearing. Some of you all have hang-ups about sharing your work because you feel like it's here, like it's ace. Like, oh, thank you so much, Maria. Yes, I will totally go back and improve it if it's like redacted or anything. Spirit is saying, if you feel like, oh, I can't be putting my stuff or myself out there because it's still just the ace, it's still just like the beginning, it's in its infancy, or it's just an idea, Spirit is saying, well, then take your ego out of it. And like, maybe you start an Instagram account under a pseudonym, or a Facebook or whatever, like under like some name that has nothing to do with you, and you start sharing your work. And then that way, when people say, this is amazing, or this sucks, or whatever, you don't have to attribute it to you until you're ready to attribute it to you. But it would be a good idea for you to be able to start getting some feedback. That's just what I'm hearing, because it's like energizing, okay? So if you've been waiting, it might be time to put yourself out there, okay? I mean, I say might, and then I'm gonna pick up and show you what is in your money and work and project sector and tell you that like, okay, you really need to fucking do it. Like, you really need to fucking do it. You are really good at it, better than you might be giving yourself credit for. And to see it present next to the world, which the world has been haunting a lot of people in these cards, right? It's April Fool's month, holy fool time, let's jump in, let's go hard, let's go high. Strength says, love yourself enough to go for the thing you want to go for. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be pristine. You don't have to be ideal. You don't have to have this many followers. You don't have to have this logo. You don't have to blah, 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 blah. Show us what you've got. Love yourself enough to show us what you've got. The world wants to see it, okay? The world wants your voice. That's what I'm hearing. I know that different Pisces are listening to this who do dramatically different things. The message remains the same. Whatever it is you do, whatever it is you have, the world needs it. The world will benefit from it, and having known and been deeply intimate, like Pisces are a strong energy in my life, and Pisces people, that reputation y'all get for being selfless, for being, you know, sacrificial, etc., like, it's deeply real. That connection to like all humankind, that connection to all universe, that is very real. So this is what Spirit is saying, is they're taking a back door and saying, if you don't like love yourself enough, or prize and treasure and prioritize yourself enough to do what it is that makes you happy and that makes you feel like this is it, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, If you don't love yourself enough to do it, then love the people in the world who need what you do enough to love yourself enough to do it. Right? Like, get out of your own way. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Get out of your own way. You do have what it takes. You don't need to wait. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have anything except your courage and your willingness to show us what you've got. When I come over to relationships and connections, the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands, and here's what I'm hearing is stand up for yourself, Pisces. Stand up for yourself. If you know something to be true, oh yeah, Jason, they do that. They do that. But they do love you. You have all you need, your one wand, to fend off criticism, to fend off self-criticism, criticism and doubts from others. There's also this feeling here, High Priestess, right? Sitting back, cool, calm, collected, not going to make a move until they're ready. Yes, 100%, Maggie. Sitting back and waiting till you've collected enough data to go out and do. So, I'm not trying to rush you. Take your time. Collect your data. Wait until you feel the time is right. Unless, here comes the call out, Pisces, unless you know that you're the kind of Pisces that is a little extra passive. If you know that you're the Pisces that would literally need Mufasa to part the clouds and be like, remember who you are. Like, if you know that you need that, then I'm gonna need you to push yourself a little bit harder because we need you. It is what it is. That's just what I'm hearing. We need you. A lot of y'all are helpers and healers, and we need you. And it doesn't matter if you do something literally helping and healing. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like, I'm trying, but I mean, we need you out here. We need you. And we need you doing what it is that only you can do, Pisces. Your great idea. Your calling. And that's what Spirit is saying. What's your calling? Pick up. If you're a passive Pisces and you hear that spiritual phone ringing, I think you've got to pick up. Pick up. Full circle. Thank you, Hillary. I knew that somebody else had this combination, but I couldn't remember who it was. Aries and Pisces, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the motherfucking circle of life. The circle of life. Yay, it's infinite. All right, that was cheap. All right. Y'all, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the delightful cartoon comparisons. That was fantastic. Yay! Maria, well, see, I need to get back to doing them on Saturday so that you can have them for the week ahead. So really, it's not your problem. It's my problem. I'm working on it. I love y'all. I've been working on things, though, and hopefully when the things are all out, hopefully you won't mind that I've had to take some time to recover and to plant and to grow and etc. Sarah! Once again, this is Serenity, my monstera. This is Finley, the fiddly fig. I love y'all. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. A little more fiddly fig. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the kind comments and likes and support. It means the whole fucking world. And I promise I'm going to be sharing with y'all starting like little tidbits. It's going to be on the social, and then I'll be sharing definitely here and making a big fucking stink of it. So don't even worry about it. I'm going to be so loud about it, you're going to get annoyed. All right. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful week. Take care of yourself. You matter. And I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.